Hello and welcome back. My name is Menke. Today we're going to take a look at some AFL stuff. It's been a little while since we've done any AFL content. We're going to look at the history of the teams today, from 1897 all the way up until 2019. At least that's what this video is going to be covering. I don't know if anything's changed in the last, 3 years. If it has, let me know in the comments down below. But let's get the ears on. Let's get right into this. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter one, but I hope you enjoy it. If you do, hit the like button and that subscribe button. But let's go. All right, we got the history of the AFL, the teams. I will link the original video down in the description. Go give them some love. Hit the like button on their video too. But let's check this out. Let's see what's going on from the AFL, and I'm guessing maybe a little bit of the VFL. AFL history. All right, right into it. The teams.
The AFL began life as the VFL, or the Victorian Football League, back in 1897. The inaugural season featured 8 teams, all located in one state: Carlton Blues, Collingwood Magpies, Essendon Bombers, Fitzroy Lions, Geelong Cats, Melbourne Demons, South Melbourne Swans, and St. Kilda Saints.
All right, so right off the bat, these are all teams. Looks like they're still in the league, right? Except for the what is it, the Lions, the Fitzroy Lions? I guess they changed the name, but all these teams still around. We got a lot of Geelong fans, you know, a lot of Carlton fans around here. So let's keep checking them out. We got Collingwood. Who goes for Collingwood?
All of which are still a part of the AFL in 2019 in some shape or form. In 1908, the VFL expanded to 10 teams, with Richmond Tigers and University joining the league. While Richmond have gone on to become one of the biggest clubs in the AFL, University left the VFL just 6 years after they entered, finishing
they only
last
lasted
in
6
every
years.
season from 1911 to 1914.
Real quick, what do you guys think of the name University? All right, do you guys dig that name? Like, would you like to see a team with that name? You know, like the Tasmanian University? I don't know. Kind of sounds weird.
And losing 51 consecutive games. The VFL expanded again in 1925.
Bad. It's like the
addition
Browns
of
in the
Footscray
NFL.
Bulldogs, Hawthorn Hawks, and North Melbourne Kangaroos.
All right, we got Footscray, the Bulldogs, Footscray Bulldogs. You know, I'm kind of a Doggies fan. But let's see, why Footscray? Why did they change the name to the Bulldogs? Why don't they call it Footscray anymore? Wonder what led to that. Let me know in the comments.
Taking the total number of teams to 12. Incredibly, the league went unchanged for the next 57 years, but the 1980s and 90s saw a drastic period of change and evolution. In the early 80s, those in charge of the VFL were looking to expand outside of Victoria, and with many of the weaker teams struggling financially, change was needed. In 1982, South Melbourne relocated to Sydney in New South Wales. The Sydney Swans became the first non-Victorian team in the VFL. 5 years later, the interstate expansion continued with the addition of the West Coast Eagles from Western Australia and the Brisbane Bears from Queensland.
All right, so finally, you know, we get some new teams popping up. It looks like we've got the Eagles all the way over on the west side, and the Bears, the Brisbane Bears. It's kind of a cool. I like the. I don't know if that's the original logo that they're showing on the screen, but the logo it's pretty cool looking. I like it. I'm digging it.
And the crowd down. VFL hoping for about 20,000. I doubt that they've
my
got
left
it,
ear.
despite perfect weather. Not a bad kick.
Brisbane's first
Harris
goal.
has done up. The Bears get their first goal in VFL football.
All right, let's go Bears.
What a great
The Bears. The Bears.
start for them.
With 3 non-Victorian teams now in the league, the VFL changed its name to the AFL, Australian Football League, in 1990 to represent its more national status.
See, for some reason, I don't know why. I thought it was like earlier than that the AFL came about. I'm learning.
Expansion occurred in 1991, with the first team from South Australia, the Adelaide Crows, joining the AFL. 1992 saw a historic moment, with the West Coast Eagles becoming the first non-Victorian team to win the premiership. The Eagles had been a huge success since their inception in 1987, and as a result, the AFL decided to further expand with a second Western Australian team entering the league in 1995, the Fremantle Dockers. Naturally, a fierce rivalry developed between the two sides.
Oh, this is when you could actually get down and dirty. Look at that. Yeah, let's go. God, I missed this. I missed the biff, guys. You know, we might just start watching some old games just for this. Oh, wow, dude gets Bro. Can I just say I miss the days when I was doing reaction videos to the AFL fights?
Come on, let's go. Let's go. God, it's all mayhem.
Because those are pure times. They're good times, you know? I've seen a lot of fights now, so it's hard to like, I might not react to them, but still want to watch them. They're so fun to watch.
By 1996, many of the smaller Victorian clubs were still struggling financially, and with further expansion on the AFL's agenda, it was decided that a Victorian team must make way. Many possibilities were discussed, including a possible merger between Hawthorn and Melbourne, but this ultimately wouldn't pan out. It became clear the Fitzroy Lions would not be able to continue on its own, and at season's end, they merged with the Brisbane Bears to become the Brisbane Lions.
Oh.
The merger opened the gates for the Port Adelaide Power to join the AFL in 1997, the second team
Alright,
from
let's
South
go,
Australia
Power.
following the Adelaide Crows in 1991. Much like the Eagles and Dockers 2 years earlier, a strong rivalry was born between the Crows and Power. The AFL saw no further expansion over the next decade. In the late 2000s, the AFL became interested in the idea of a second Queensland-based team, with the Gold Coast being the desired destination.
Ooh, who's
Serious
it gonna be?
consideration was given to the idea of relocating North Melbourne to become the Gold Coast Kangaroos. North Melbourne insisted
man.
on staying in Victoria, however, so the AFL decided to create an entirely new expansion team, and in 2011, the Gold Coast Suns entered the league.
He fumbles, he gets around the opponent
Oh, boy.
and runs in and kicks the first goal in the Gold Coast history.
The next year, the AFL expanded further into rugby league territory, with the Greater Western Sydney Giants becoming the second team in New South
GWS.
Wales.
And if I'm not mistaken, hasn't GWS performed better than the Suns, like, over time? Or am I wrong in that? I don't know. Let me know. In the comments.
2019, the AFL consists of 18 teams located in 5 states across Australia. The Northern Territory, ACT and Tasmania are the only states or territories without their own team. Many believe that a Tasmanian team will enter the league over the next 5 to 10 years.
All right, there it is. The history. The AFL/VFL. All right, like I said, a quick one, but I definitely learned something. If you guys have any other video suggestions, cool stuff around the AFL or rugby league, you know, I'm getting a little antsy. Footy's coming up soon, so let me know in the comments down below if you want to link me any videos. Join the Discord. I have a section in there where you can link me some videos. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Remember, don't forget to hit that like button, the bell, the subscribe. Doesn't matter what order you do it in, but I appreciate you being here. Peace, love. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Ordinary hand pass towards Heady. Shirt front. There's a bit of a blue on here at the moment.